Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of Learn Everyday English, your roadway to English proficiency, and your favorite channel to learn and improve your English, right? Haha. Hopefully that is, but probably not. I know there's a lot of good, I say that to say this, I know there's a lot of good English learning channels out there. Try to make this one a little bit different, though. And today we're going to be talking about a topic that we all may know a lot about. We may not be the ones doing it, or maybe we are the ones doing it, and that's getting mad or upset. Now, I'm a pretty calm person. I don't really get mad often, or it's very difficult to make me mad. But, you know, there's some people we know in life probably that get mad often. We say fly off the handle is one expression, but I'm not going to cover that in this video. I didn't think about that. But I've got 8 other expressions for you that are very common, very popular here in the United States when you talk about somebody getting mad or angry or upset. But before I jump into that, you know, there's 3 things you can do for me. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and 3, tell your friends about it so that they can benefit from these videos too. How can they benefit? Just like you. Okay, I thought you would know what to say. So this may be another shorter video. So I'm going to go over 8 expressions, commonly used expressions in English to express anger or express that someone is upset or mad. So the first one is to be pissed off or to be ticked off. Or you could also say to get pissed off or get ticked off. That means to be or to get angry, or to be or to get upset, to be or to get mad. It means very annoyed or angry. So here are some 3 example sentences for you. The first one is this. I'm so pissed off right now, I can't think straight. I'm so pissed off right now, I can't think straight. Or I'm so ticked off right now, I can't think straight. Here's the second example sentence. My boss really pissed me off today. My boss really pissed me off today. He really made me mad. Or my boss really ticked me off today. My boss really ticked me off. And the third example sentence is this. He got really pissed off at me when I said I wouldn't loan him any money. He got really pissed off at me when I said I wouldn't loan him any money. Or he got really ticked off at me when I wouldn't loan him any money. So that's to get or to be pissed off or ticked off. Have you heard that expression before? Any expression like that in your country, your language? Let me know. The next expression is to lose it, to lose it. And this means on the verge of, we say snapping. Like to snap means like to change suddenly, like to go from calm to angry in an instant. On the verge of snapping, changing, getting very mad quickly, or becoming very angry. Here's 2 example sentences. If he says one more thing to me, I'm going to lose it. If he says one more thing to me, I'm going to lose it. Like I'm going to get upset. Or the second example sentence. I completely lost it when he insulted my wife like that. I completely lost it. I got very mad when he insulted my wife like that. So that's the expression to lose it, to lose it. The next expression is to boil over, to boil over. Like this is, you have a pot on the stove, you're boiling some water. If it gets too hot, the water starts to bubble and it overflows the pot. It spills out of the pot. So this is to boil over, like anger can just boil over. It becomes too much and it just has to come out. It explodes. So it means like to about to explode with anger, or to explode with anger. Here's the first example sentence. After arguing with John, my blood is boiling over. After arguing with John, my blood is boiling over. He is so unreasonable. He is so unreasonable. Or the next example sentence. I'm boiling over after hearing such stupidity. I'm boiling over. I'm very angry after hearing such stupidity. Have you heard that one before? Here's another interesting one. It has to involve the color red. And it's to see red. To see red means to be so angry you can't think clearly. To be so angry you can't think clearly. Is there an expression like this in your language or country where you use a color, especially the color red? Let me know. Here's the first example sentence. I'm seeing red right now. I can't even think straight. I'm seeing red right now. I can't even think straight. To think straight is you can't be reasonable. You can't think normally. Or here's the second example sentence. His son was so disrespectful. Now his father is seeing red. His son was so disrespectful. Now his father is seeing red. His father is so upset because his son was so disrespectful. Here's the next expression we have in English. It's called to blow a gasket. To blow a gasket. And this comes from like the automobile genre, and as far as dealing with the motor or engine in a car. Engine has a gasket. It's like a seal. Can be a paper seal. But when the gasket blows, we say in English, when the gasket blows, it can cause problems with the engine. And maybe the engine can overheat and get too hot. So this is to blow a gasket, is to get extremely mad, like a machine, like an engine breaking down. Here's the first example sentence. I blew a gasket when I heard his proposal. I just blew a gasket when I heard his proposal. I just became very angry or upset. And here's the second example sentence. You're going to blow a gasket when you hear this. Hey, you're going to blow a gasket when you hear this. Hey, you're going to really get upset when you hear this. That's to blow a gasket. The next example sentence is to go off or to go off on. To go off or to go off on means to react angrily and to lash out at somebody and want to make them, maybe hurt them, is to go off on somebody. Here's the first example sentence. She went off when she heard the news. She went off, like she got very angry when she heard the news. Or here's the second example sentence. I'm fixing to go off on John. He is a disrespectful jerk. I'm fixing to go off on John. I'm fixing to get mad, really angry at John. He is a disrespectful jerk. You know anybody like that? Disrespectful jerks? Hey, let me know. I think we all know somebody like that or have known somebody like that or may have to work with somebody like that. The next phrase in English is to get all worked up. To get all worked up. Or sometimes we say to get all worked up about something or to get all worked up over something, but it's to get all worked up. It means to be agitated or upset often or usually often to the point of anger. So here's the first example sentence. Mary got all worked up when her boss wrote her up. Mary got all worked up, like angry, when her boss wrote her up. So we have a phrase in English to write somebody up. So if you're at work, your boss writes you up. That means he disciplines you for something you did at work that was not right, or something you did wrong, or something that you did that was bad. So you say, hey, he got written up. He got written up today. He got kind of like punished. That means to write up or to write somebody up. Or here's a second example sentence. Don't get all worked up over this. It's not worth it. Hey, don't get all worked up over this. Don't get all upset about this. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And the last phrase that we use here in English is called to get all bent out of shape. To get all bent out of shape. So to get bent out of shape is to not stay in the same shape. Like your car gets in an accident. The parts of the car, the fender, the bumper, the side of the car can lose its shape. It gets bent out of shape, so it's not normal anymore. But here it means to get all bent out of shape is to get very upset or angry about something, sometimes often a minor thing. So here are two example sentences. Hey, don't get all bent out of shape. Just try to calm down. Don't get all bent out of shape. Just try to calm down. And the second example sentence, he got all bent out of shape about it. Hey, he got all bent out of shape about it. I don't maybe know why, but he got all bent out of shape. But see how that too, when we say he got all bent out of shape, bent out of shape, we say bent out of shape. So those are, I think, 8 expressions, commonly used expressions in English to talk about somebody getting upset or mad or angry. Very common. So these would be some good phrases to know, and maybe if you want to, phrases to use in kind of casual, common conversation here in English. Well, maybe are these new to you? Or did you know some of these already? Or did you know a lot of these already? Did you find them interesting? Think you may try to use them when you speak English? Say, let me know in the comments what you thought. So again, this is a brief video, not too long. Again, like I said in the previous video, I'm going to be trying to upload 2 videos a week for the time being, trying to get my subscriber numbers up and the watch hour numbers to hit some target goals I have. And channel's doing better than before when I had stopped, so it seems to be gaining traction. It's a slow process. And I'll leave you with this. I'm also working on an ebook called How to Talk Texan. I'm going to have a lot of example phrases and words about things, how we say things, specifically in Texas. That's a little bit different than the rest of the country here. So I'm going to put that together. It's going to be in the form of an ebook, and I'm going to make that available on Amazon. So I'm currently working on that. It may take me a month or 2 to get all that wrapped up, but stay on the lookout. Keep your ears out, listening for it. I'll be updating you on how that's going and when it's going to be available. So I've had a lot of comments. People are really interested in how people talk here in Texas, and they want to know more about it. So this is called a Texas drawl. Drawl is when you speak kind of slowly and extend the words a little bit. That's called a Texas drawl. But not, that's a little bit stereotypical. Not many people speak like that. But it's an idea a lot of people have. So hey, thanks for watching the video. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your friends about it. And thanks for watching this episode of Learn Everyday English. And hey, we'll see you later next time. All right, talk to you later. Goodbye.